am Rachel Sorsa, and I play Rosemary Clooney.
Rosemary Clooney. So before you got in this role, how much did you know about Rosemary?
Well, I knew that she was a girl singer, but I didn't really know the body of work, and I didn't really know her jazz career later on. So it was a lot of fun to explore how long she had been, so influential in the music scene. It was a lot of fun researching her and seeing her life.
I can imagine. I'm a huge jazz fan, so I kind of like the whole musical approach to this. Are you a singer by trade as well?
Yes, I have a jazz band, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow. What's the name of your band?
It's Rachel Sorsa Band. Keep it simple.
Wow, you did excellent, by the way.
Thank you very
and you
much.
guys sound great.
Thank you.
What were some of the surprises that you found out about Rosemary as you were kind of researching the role?
Surprises? Well, I didn't know she had 5 kids in almost 5 years. And I didn't realize how young she was when she had the kids. She was a baby, she started having children really early on and just basically was pregnant for a really long time. The fact that she was able to do her television show during all that time was phenomenal to me, because back then you didn't allow pregnant women to do much of anything, so she was really sort of a groundbreaker in that respect. She's like, just stick me behind, a wall or a big bouquet of flowers or an advertisement, and we can do this show. So it was fun to watch all of her old shows and see the ones that she was pregnant in.
Wow.
Because literally all you could see was her head. You're like, oh, she was pregnant during this one. So, and it was interesting and joyful to find out how she overcame so many obstacles, from being abandoned as a child and being dirt poor and living with her grandmother and being shuffled around and not having any kind of role model, to be that strong of an individual as a teenager and to take over helping raise her sister was phenomenal. She didn't have any guidance to do that. It was just innate in who she was. So I think that's a true tell about who she is as a person and also as a performer. She's an indelible entertainer and fights, to keep it going. So same thing about her getting help. Lots of people are in that position, but they don't have the strength to go actually get help and find their way out. And that's another testament to her.
Yeah, I think the audience, we all learned something that we probably didn't know about Rosemary Clooney today, and you did a great job of doing that.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, kind of give me an idea of some of your thought process in approaching a role like this.
Well, I had to start with the music. It's a 118-page script and a 160-page score. So when I opened the script, I went, oh, no. I can't. Actually, what I started with was listening to her speaking for about 3 months. I just listened I watched YouTube videos, I watched all of her old shows, I watched all of her movies, I read her autobiography, and I wanted to get into her rhythm and her person, and then I introduced myself to all the music, and I just listened to the music incessantly, and then I said, okay, it's time to memorize the script. But I didn't want to memorize the script until I had her cadence and had some sort of way of being, because I didn't want Rachel to be infused in that dialogue. I wanted Rosemary to be there already. Mm-hmm. So that was sort of my process going into it.
So being that you are a jazz musician as well, did you approach the music differently than you did the scripted part?
Well, I listened to her versions both when she was young and when she was old, because I knew I was going to be playing her lifespan. So I approached it, I would find certain aspects of the way she sang a song to give a hint that it was her, but I wanted it to be also me. Also that's what my director wanted as well. They said, we don't want an impersonation. We want the essence of this person interpreted by you. So I wanted to have sort of a combination of her affectations, her tonal changes, some of her vowel sounds, but also bring my own life and interpretation to the role in the singing as well.
And I think you did a great job. Congratulations to you. So if people want to find out more about this production, how can they do so?
They can go to www.get.org for tickets. That's the best way to buy them online. We run from the 11th, tomorrow's our opening night, through the 28th. And we have Wednesday through Sunday performances. So yes, that's the best way to find tickets for yourself.
There you have it.
Bring the whole family. It's a kid-friendly show too.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.